All right, this morning, race 5 ZRL. This is a points race, but it's kind of interesting because there's only one sprint, and then the second segment is the finish and the climb. So I've got the course profile pulled up right here. Make it a little bit bigger. You can see it's basically flat the entire race until the finish. So the one sprint is right in the middle, and then plenty of time to recover before we hit this climb. So I will probably try to get some points on the sprint, but then just kind of save myself for that final climb. And also, it's a little bit of a longer race, but the climb starts at like 20, 20 and a half miles or like 32 kilometers. And then the climb is 4 kilometers or like two miles. So pretty long climb. It'll take like 12 minutes, I think, is what they were estimating. But I'm guessing that a lot of it's going to come down to that final climb. But we'll see if anybody tries to get away early. Let's see how it goes.
I mean, that's some excitement. I don't know.
Let's go.
All right.
So, as to be expected, this first portion of the race was pretty boring to say the least. Everybody was kind of just riding zone two. Everybody was chatting. Nothing really happened until this first sprint. So I'm just going to speed it up until we hit that sprint. So coming into this sprint, I knew that it was a little bit uphill and I wanted to get as much draft benefit as I could. So I actually kind of hung out towards the back and tried to use that draft benefit to slingshot me up through the group to see if I could get both a good FTS time and first across the line.
Now's the time to work your way to the front. Nice.
So as a team, we did pretty good in both FAL and FTS. BP got second in FAL, I got fourth, and Ben got fifth. So good points there. And then on FTS, I was able to get second, and Ben was able to get fourth. So lots of team points in both FAL and FTS there. So now we've got about another almost 10 miles of just flat racing, lots of zone two, lots of chatting, not really much going on. One guy did get off the front. He opened up a 30-second gap, but nobody really seemed to be too concerned, just kind of expecting to catch him on the climb. So I was willing to just sit in and stick to my plan, make sure that I had plenty of legs for the climb. So I'm going to speed this up. All right, so we finally have hit the climb, and I'm just going to run this at double speed so you can get a more realistic idea of what it was like. It was about halfway up the full climb before we caught the guy that had opened. I think at one point he had almost 40 seconds on us, and about halfway up the climb we caught him. Kind of to be expected. He was doing like 400 watts on the front to stay out in front of us. So we caught him pretty quick, and then it was just grind it out to the top of this thing and try to get as much points as possible. right here, we're about 3/4 of the way up this climb, and we had really splintered this group at this point. You can see right there, there's 7 of us right here together, but 4 of those were from the lasers. So we were going to have 4 guys at least in the top 10, which is awesome. Lots of points for FAL, possibly some FTS points, and even some podium points on the line.
Oh,
Okay, so quick run through of the segments here. We'll do FAL, then FTS together. So FAL mall sprint, BP got 2nd, I got 4th, and Ben got 5th, and then Jonathan also got some FAL points on that. So lots of FAL points. Moving into the FAL on Keith Hill, you can see all 4 of us got 4, 5, 6, 7. So we were able to get a lot of points in FAL on that one as well. So now FTS, both of them combined, there's only 5 people to get FTS points. So on the Keith Hill climb, Ben and BP both got FTS points on the climb, and me and Ben both got FTS points on the sprint. So lots of FTS points, lots of FAL points. So now we'll just go into the final results here. So if you look at the total column, 351 points for the lasers to 268 second place. I mean, we just overall dominating win. I'm just super exciting because we haven't been able to beat these guys the whole season. You can also see one thing I forgot. So Ben got 4th, I got 5th, BP got 6th, and Rick got 7th. And top 5 actually got podium bonus points. So we also got some podium bonus points too. And just awesome effort by the entire team. We were able to really take this win by quite a bit.